Have you noticed that once you turn 70, certain clothes no longer feel the same on your body? Not because the clothes themselves changed, but because you did. What once felt comfortable may now feel tight, heavy, restrictive, or strangely draining. Some pieces may still look fine on the hanger, yet the moment you put them on, something feels off. Not painful enough to complain about, not obvious enough to mention, just uncomfortable, slightly wrong. A quiet signal your body has been sending, hoping you'll listen. What many seniors don't realize is this. The clothes you keep do far more than cover your body. They quietly influence how you move, how you breathe, how you stand, and how you carry yourself throughout the day. They affect your comfort, your confidence, your energy, and yes, even your health. Clothing can either support your body or slowly work against it. Some garments you've owned for years may still feel familiar, even sentimental. They may remind you of who you used to be, where you've been, or what your life once looked like. And because of that familiarity, it's easy to assume they're harmless. But over time, certain clothes can begin to weigh you down physically, emotionally, and mentally, without you fully realizing it. Physically, they may restrict movement, irritate your skin, or throw off your balance and posture. Emotionally, they may carry memories, expectations, or quiet comparisons that no longer serve you. Mentally, they can create clutter, decision fatigue, or a subtle sense of pressure when you open your closet each morning. And all of this happens silently, day after day, outfit after outfit. In today's video, we're uncovering 6 types of clothes you should declutter immediately after turning 70. Not to take anything away from you, but to give something important back. More comfort in your body when you sit, stand, and walk. More clarity in your mind when you start your day. More peace when you open your closet and see only what truly supports you. And a lighter, happier way of living, both inside and out. These are not fashion rules. They are life-supporting choices. Each item we'll talk about might seem small on its own, but together, they can quietly drain your energy, lower your mood, and make daily life feel heavier than it needs to be. And here's the good news. You don't need to buy an entirely new wardrobe. You don't need to change your style. You don't need to follow trends or impress anyone. You simply need to let go of what no longer serves the body and life you are living now. Stay with me until the end of this video, because these small wardrobe changes can help you feel fresher, more comfortable, and, perhaps most surprisingly, more confident and youthful in spirit. Not younger in age, but lighter in presence, calmer in your body, more at ease in your own skin. Because decluttering isn't about loss. It's not about giving something up. It's not about saying goodbye to who you were. And it's certainly not about erasing your past. Decluttering is about freedom. Freedom to move without strain. Freedom to dress without frustration. Freedom to start your day without quiet reminders of what no longer fits, physically or emotionally. Your clothes should support your life, not hold it back. So take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. And let's begin, gently, thoughtfully, and with respect for everything you've lived through. Number 1. As we age, our bodies naturally change. This isn't a failure. It isn't a loss of discipline. It isn't something you did wrong. It is simply life doing what life has always done. Waists soften as the body protects itself. Shoulders round after years of carrying responsibility. Weight redistributes as metabolism and muscle change with time. These changes are normal. They are human. They are earned. Yet many people continue to hold on to clothes that no longer work with their bodies. Clothes that pinch at the waist, pull across the back, squeeze the arms, or hang awkwardly in ways that feel uncomfortable and unflattering. Often, the reason sounds innocent enough. Maybe I'll fit into this again someday. Maybe I'll lose a little weight. Maybe I'll need this later. But here's the quiet truth most people never talk about. Every single time you open your closet and see clothes that don't fit, your mind receives a message. Not a loud one, not an obvious one, a quiet message of comparison, a subtle reminder of who you used to be, rather than respect for who you are now. Even if you don't consciously think about it, your body feels it, your mood absorbs it, and that quiet pressure follows you into your day. Clothes that don't fit don't just sit there. They judge silently. They create expectations. They whisper, "You should be different." And over time, that whisper becomes exhausting. An 82-year-old woman named Margaret once shared something very honest with me. She had kept a beautiful dress from her 50s, elegant, well-made, full of memories. She hadn't worn it in over 20 years, but she couldn't let it go. It hung in her closet, untouched. Every morning, she saw it. She told me it made her feel two things at the same time: nostalgia for the woman she once was, and quiet disappointment for the woman she believed she was no longer allowed to be. One day, her granddaughter gently helped her sort through her closet. Together, they folded the dress and placed it in a donation bag. Margaret paused for a moment, then said something she hadn't expected. "It feels like taking a deep breath after holding it for decades." That dress didn't define her. It was simply a chapter, one she had already lived fully. Your body has carried you through decades of life. It has loved. It has worked. It has endured loss and joy, stress and celebration. It deserves comfort, not criticism. Your clothes should not punish your body for changing. They should honor it. Clothes should move with you, not fight against you. They should allow you to sit, stand, walk, and breathe with ease. Soft fabrics that don't irritate aging skin. Relaxed fits that allow natural movement. Easy closures that respect your hands and joints. Colors that brighten your skin today, not decades ago. When you dress your present body, not your past body, something shifts. You stand a little taller. You breathe a little deeper. You stop apologizing to yourself. Letting go of clothes that are too tight, too loose, or no longer aligned with your body isn't giving up. It's choosing dignity. It's choosing comfort. It's choosing self-respect. You are not required to fit into old clothes. Your clothes should fit you, exactly as you are now. And when they do, getting dressed stops being a reminder of what's gone and becomes a quiet affirmation of everything you still are. Number 2. This is one of the most overlooked and most important areas in any senior's wardrobe. Because no one else sees it, many people assume it doesn't matter. Underwear, bras, undershirts, base layers. They're hidden beneath everything else, so they're often ignored. People keep them far longer than they should, sometimes for decades, simply out of habit, routine, or the belief that if it's not broken, why replace it? But here's what's rarely talked about. These are the very first layers your body touches every single morning. Before your shirt, before your pants, before the world sees you. And what touches your body first sets the tone for how your body feels all day long. Over time, old undergarments quietly stop doing their job. Elastic stretches and loses support. Fabric thins and becomes rough against the skin. Seams weaken. Structure disappears. They may still technically work, but they no longer support your body in the way they once did. And without realizing it, your posture changes. Your circulation can be affected. Your comfort decreases. Your energy subtly drains. You may not even notice, because discomfort becomes familiar. That's what makes this so important. A 74-year-old retired teacher named Robert once shared his experience. For years, he wore the same style of underwear he had been buying since his 40s. They were loose, faded, and stretched out, but they felt normal to him because he had grown used to them. His daughter finally encouraged him to try newer designs made specifically with seniors in mind: soft fabrics, breathable materials, gentle support, better elasticity. At first, he resisted. He didn't see the point. But after wearing them for just one day, he was stunned. I didn't realize how uncomfortable I'd gotten used to feeling, he said. That one small change didn't just improve his comfort. It improved how he moved, how he stood, how he felt throughout the day. Old undergarments also hold on to more than memories. Even after washing, aging fabrics can trap bacteria, sweat, and odors. As skin becomes thinner and more sensitive with age, this can lead to irritation, itching, or discomfort, sometimes without an obvious cause. You might assume it's just part of aging, but often it's not. It's the clothing closest to your skin quietly working against you. Replacing worn-out underwear or bras isn't about vanity. It's not about appearance, and it's certainly not about indulgence. It's about hygiene. It's about comfort. It's about taking care of the body that carries you through every day. When you put on fresh, supportive, clean undergarments in the morning, something subtle but powerful happens. You feel held. You feel supported. You feel cared for. Your clothes sit better. Your body moves more easily. Your day starts with less irritation and more ease. It's a quiet act of self-respect, one no one else needs to see for it to matter. So take a gentle look through your drawers. If something is stretched, faded, frayed, or no longer supportive, it's okay to let it go. Thank it for its service, and replace it with something that treats your body with the kindness it deserves now. And if you're still watching this video and this message resonates with you, please comment number 2 below so I know you're here. You're not alone in this, and you deserve to feel comfortable, supported, and respected, starting from the very first layer. Number 3. Some clothes don't just hang quietly in your closet. They live in your past. They carry stories. They carry emotions. They carry moments your body remembers, even when your mind tries not to. A jacket from a difficult marriage you worked hard to survive. A dress worn during a season of grief when days felt heavy and nights felt long. An outfit tied to illness, loss, heartbreak, or a version of life that never quite turned out the way you hoped. These clothes are not neutral. You may not think about them consciously. You may walk past them without stopping. But every time your eyes land on them, even for a second, your nervous system responds. Your shoulders tense. Your breath shifts. Your chest feels heavier. Your body reacts before your mind has time to explain why. This is because memory does not live only in the brain. It lives in the body. Clothing that carries emotional weight acts like a quiet trigger. It pulls you backward into moments you have already lived through, lessons you have already learned, pain you have already endured. Keeping these clothes is like reopening old chapters that no longer need to be reread. Not because they weren't important, but because they've already done their work. Many people keep these items out of loyalty, out of love, out of fear that letting go means forgetting. But that is not how memory works. A man in his late 70s once shared something very personal. After his wife passed away, he kept her coat hanging in the same place for years. He never wore it. He never moved it. He couldn't bring himself to touch it. He believed that donating it would mean erasing her presence, that letting it go would somehow diminish the love they shared. But one day, after much thought, he decided to donate the coat. Later, he said something that surprised even him. "I didn't lose her memory," he said. "I gained peace." Her voice didn't disappear. Her laughter didn't fade. The years they shared didn't vanish. What disappeared was the constant ache he felt every time he opened the closet. Memories live in you, not in fabric. Love does not require storage. Grief does not need a hanger. Letting go of emotionally heavy clothing doesn't mean denying the past. It doesn't mean pretending things didn't matter. And it certainly doesn't mean you didn't love deeply. It means you are choosing not to relive pain unnecessarily. It means you are honoring what was, while protecting what still is. Your present life deserves space. Your nervous system deserves rest. Your home deserves to feel safe and light. Letting go doesn't erase love. It releases weight. And when you release that weight, something gentle happens. You breathe easier. Your shoulders soften. Your home begins to feel like a place of peace, not memory management. You carry your life within you. You don't need to carry it in your closet. Your present deserves room to breathe. And so do you. Number 4, falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury after the age of 70, and footwear plays a much bigger role than most people realize. It's rarely dramatic. It's rarely intentional. And it almost always happens in a moment that feels ordinary. A step taken too quickly. A turn made without thinking. A familiar pair of shoes that suddenly fails you. Worn-out soles that no longer grip the floor. Smooth or slippery bottoms that slide without warning. High heels that throw off balance. Loose sandals that shift under your feet. Even shoes that once felt perfectly fine, shoes you've worn for years, may no longer support your balance, posture, or natural walking pattern. As we age, our gait changes. Reaction time slows. Muscle strength and joint stability shift. And footwear that doesn't adapt to those changes quietly increases risk. Many seniors keep shoes out of habit, not safety. Falls are one of the leading causes of serious injury after the age of 70, and footwear plays a much bigger role than most people realize. It's rarely dramatic. It's rarely intentional. And it almost always happens in a moment that feels ordinary. A step taken too quickly. A turn made without thinking. A familiar pair of shoes that suddenly fails you. Worn-out soles that no longer grip the floor. Smooth or slippery bottoms that slide without warning. High heels that throw off balance. Loose sandals that shift under your feet. Even shoes that once felt perfectly fine, shoes you've worn for years, may no longer support your balance, posture, or natural walking pattern. As we age, our gait changes. Reaction time slows. Muscle strength and joint stability shift. And footwear that doesn't adapt to those changes quietly increases risk. Many seniors keep shoes out of habit, not safety. I've always worn these. They're broken in. I'm careful. But here's the reality no one likes to say out loud. One fall can change everything. It can mean months of recovery, loss of confidence, fear of walking freely, reduced independence, and often, it begins with something as small as the wrong pair of shoes. Supportive footwear is not a sign of weakness. It is not giving up style, and it is certainly not old-fashioned. It is empowering. Shoes with proper grip prevent slips. Cushioning absorbs shock and protects joints. Stability supports balance and posture. Secure closures keep your foot in place. The right shoes help you walk with confidence, not caution. They allow you to move through your home and the world without second-guessing every step. And if a shoe feels unstable, uneven, too loose, or uncomfortable, even if you love how it looks, it's not worth the risk. No outfit is worth a broken bone. No style choice is worth your independence. Your safety is not negotiable. It comes before fashion. It comes before habit. It comes before nostalgia. Choosing supportive shoes is choosing freedom. Freedom to walk without fear. Freedom to go out without hesitation. Freedom to trust your body again. Your shoes should protect your life, not endanger it. And when they do, they quietly give you something priceless back. Confidence. Number 5. Decluttering after the age of 70 is not about losing anything. It's not about giving up memories. It's not about letting go of who you once were. It's not about pretending that the past didn't matter. What it is about is gaining something far more valuable than any item of clothing. Gaining ease in your body and your daily routine. Gaining confidence in the way you move, dress, and present yourself to the world. Gaining peace in your mind, your home, and your heart. Your clothes should support the life you are living right now. They should celebrate the person you have become, not anchor you to the past or the version of yourself that no longer exists. Every item you release creates space. Space for comfort, space for dignity, space for lightness, both in your home and in your spirit. When you open your closet in the morning, it should feel like a breath of fresh air. Every garment you choose to keep should lift you up, not weigh you down. If this video helped you, even in a small way, please give it a like and share it with someone who might need to hear this message today. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing and turning on notifications. That way, you won't miss any future videos designed to support your health, your clarity, and your independence as you continue to live fully in your golden years. Your golden years are meant to be lighter, brighter, and freer than ever before. Thank you for watching, and thank yourself for taking this step toward comfort, confidence, and peace.